Hey everybody, and welcome back. I am Mira, and today we're just going to be pulling a random message, saying whatever the hell your spirit guides want to tell you about, what they want to let you know is going on behind the scenes. So if you were drawn to the title, then that's probably why you're here. So I don't know anything that's going on yet. I didn't meditate or write down any notes or anything like that. We're just going to pull and we're going to go with the energy as it flows. So bear with me as I try to catch the current. I am getting a message that it's going to resonate more strongly towards the fixed signs, or people who have a lot of fixed placements or strong fixed placements, sun, moon, and rising in like, what are the fixed signs? Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. So you do not have to have those signs, but if you do, it will likely resonate more for you. So we're just going to be going in at first with the regular Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, and then we are going to be pulling from whatever deck I feel called to. So, spirit guides, what's going on behind the scenes for our people here? Look, I'm actually going to put this up there. So, we have death. Oh, okay. I see the way that I want to do this. We're going to pull 3 cards, and then we're going to expand. Death, the Ace of Wands. Oh, shit. The Ace of Wands does not want to stand up. That's interesting. And then we have the Knight of Cups. I feel like what's going on behind the scenes is somebody is preparing some sort of offer for you. Look, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. Holy shit, in the Hierophant. So, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So, what's going on behind the scenes is your spirit guides are preparing to give you, I heard, the ride of your life. I'm also hearing, what the fuck is that song? It's from Dirty Dancing. I've had the time of my life and I owe it all to you. Right? And then we have the Lovers on the back of the deck. Okay, so your spirit guides are working to fulfill some sort of wish fulfillment, right? They're working to give you that emotional and physical stability, that new beginning that you've been wanting. Oh wow, we have 3 aces. The only ace that we don't have is the Ace of Swords. So you guys might not necessarily believe that this is coming to you because of everything that you've went through in the past. I feel like you've had a lot of new opportunities that just ended up not working out or not being as stable as you'd have liked them to. And so it's like, look at the horses. They're also in the same position basically. And so I feel like what your spirit guides are doing is they're trying to give you something that's more stable. They're telling you that you need to work on believing that good things are coming to you and believing that they can stay. Recognize that anything that came for you and worked for you for a little while but ended up having to go had to go for a reason. You had all these new beginnings, and the reason why they weren't stable is because there might have been some rushed energy or some lessons that were just fated to happen. Lessons that you were fated to learn. We have the Page of Wands here. Yeah. You guys had to grow and mature in energy. And so did the people around you. The 8 of Wands. Yeah, it was rushed. Before you saw this and you saw the potential that it held, the King of Swords, you saw the potential that it held, and you tried to rush it, and because you rushed it, it ended up not being as stable as it should have been. But now it's like you guys are having I don't want to say second thoughts, but it's like you're giving up, and consequently, contradictorily, if that's the word, a lot of the times when we give up or surrender the situation, that's usually when our manifestations, that's usually when our wish is actually fulfilled. So I feel like for a lot of you guys have said, you know what, I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna say, you know, I'm gonna tell the universe, like, it is what it is. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna keep on waiting for my ships to come in because I have work to do, right? It's like you guys are, like I said, you guys could be abandoning this desire, abandoning this manifestation, and walking away from it, saying, you know, what happens from it, but I'm not going to keep on fighting for something that, you know, isn't showing me any effects in my daily life here. And then I feel like what your guides are saying, it's like, because you've been so patient, they are going to be rewarding you with this, where in the past you were really really trying to rush in and do too much, be too much, and be in future places, and that really didn't work for you. It's like now you're finally taking that step back and you're finally really thinking about things, and that is what's really manifesting this opportunity to come in and look, be everything that you've expected. Right, so let's see what's going on with this opportunity. Can we get what type of opportunity this is? What type of opportunity is this? No, actually, we're gonna pull one of these cards. Can we get more information on this opportunity that's coming in? We have, you were chosen. You were chosen because you're perfect for this mission. Simply shine your light on the road ahead and you will help others to see their way. So this could be a job opportunity. This could be your life purpose, your calling, something that you really was wanting for a very long time, and it didn't ever seem to happen. We're going to take this one too. And then let's shuffle for one more on the other side, please. Okay. We have, what you allow will continue. Your boundaries are currently being challenged, so you may learn the art of saying no and remember your power. We have, honor your ancestors. Learn how to connect with your ancestors so that you may receive their guidance in your life. And then we have, something just isn't right. Trust your intuition and keep seeking for more answers until the situation feels right. So this is going to be something different for each and every one of you. We have the labyrinth of life. You can choose to be lost in the labyrinth of life or use these trials to harness your inner strength and come out stronger and wiser. Embrace your alone time. Learn to love your own company instead of expecting someone else to make you happy. So this might be some sort of romantic relationship, but I feel like before this romantic relationship, or this life purpose energy, this could be, okay. So for some of you, this is going to be a romantic relationship that you're manifesting. For others of you, this is going to be a career, a dream career, a dream job. For others of you, this is just going to be the home life that you've been wanting. This is like the house, the car, the kids. This is like complete and utter wish fulfillment. I feel like for a lot of you, it can be all or most of those things that I just said. And I feel like the reason why it took so long is because you needed to build that relationship with yourself. You needed to not rely on external factors to bring you your happiness, when you do already have everything within you to become and to make that happiness where you are, right? I'm hearing the song, what is it? It's the first song that they talk about in Moana. It's like, right where you are, or something like, you can find happiness right where you are. So it's like, maybe some of you were relying on certain jobs or relationships or connections or situations to fill your cup. And it's like, now you guys are learning, like, I need to fill my cup, because if I rely on an external factor, then once this external factor possibly releases or moves on or it gets ripped from me, then I'm gonna feel like nothing. You're learning to build yourself up regardless of who or what is in your life. You're learning to recognize abundance even when it doesn't look abundant. You're learning to connect with yourself before you connect with others. You're learning to love yourself and fill your cup before you fill another person's cup as well. I saw 1001, so 1001. Can we get more information, please? Thank you. We have rest. Time to relax. Healing needs to take place. So listen to your body, because your body is telling you a lot right now. If your body says, I'm a little tired right now, let's go to sleep, honor that. If your body says, you know what, we need to get up and we need to get moving, get off your ass, then get off your ass, right? You really need to listen to your body, because your body is telling you a lot. I feel like I feel like you always go with what your mind tells you, but your body is really what you need to be listening to right now. We have growth. Do not give up. Do not give up now. You have come so far. So that's pretty self-explanatory. And let's get one more, please. We have on the back of the deck, the warrior card says keep fighting. And we have scarab, restoration of life, transformation. And it's funny because it's coming out right underneath of the death card. So yeah, you guys are restoring lost parts of yourselves, or yeah, set goals and plans. Set goals and plans for a strong foundation. So you guys are being asked to really work on your boundaries. You guys are being asked to really work on whatever it is that has been holding you back, whatever you feel like you look, career card, wherever you guys really feel like you are being held back, or you are holding yourself back, you really need to look at those areas of your life, okay? Wherever you feel like you're building on rocky foundations, you need to work on that. It's like releasing the tendencies that you once had and building up better ways to cope. So for example, I'm the type of person that usually when I get out of a relationship, it's interesting because I don't really share personal shit on here, but usually I am the type that when I get out of a relationship, I will go and jump to talk to other people. And I don't jump from relationship to relationship because that's just not me, but I will fill that void and that emptiness with talking to a whole bunch of people, or texting a whole bunch of people, or distracting myself from my emotions by, you know, having these connections with other people, these emotional or mental connections with other people. And it's like currently I am going through a breakup. It's interesting because I never ever share personal things, but I just feel like I need to. And right now it's only hard for me, not to say that breaking up isn't hard and doesn't cause some grief, but what's really hard for me is to change the way that I'm coping with this. Instead of going out and dating and talking to different people, I'm really starting to, you know, enjoy my own company, starting to journal, starting to think about myself, starting to do things for myself and really nurture me instead of running from this alone time, running from this solitude, you know. And it's like that is sort of what you're being called to do here, is like whatever way you've noticed you used to cope with certain situations before that weren't working for you, or that were draining you, or that were taking you away from the self, you're being asked to meet yourself back. You're being asked to drop those unhealthy coping mechanisms. You're being asked to release those unhealthy tendencies or those avoidant tendencies and come back to self. I'm really hearing that you guys should be journaling right now. You guys should be loving yourself. You guys should be really just connecting more with the self. Okay, so let's get some of these cards right here. I feel like they want to talk to us. I forget what this deck is. A message, please. Oh, it fell on the ground. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So what is your soul calling you to do, huh? Think about it. Is it a I'm sorry, not a relationship. Maybe a lot of you guys are thinking about a relationship right now, but it doesn't have to be. But I feel like the relationship is the last thing that they would be calling you to. And on the back of the deck, we have Starseed, what lights you up. So, and then initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. We're getting a lot of tower energy here, but I feel like you guys have just hit the tower. And I feel like right now you guys are in a big period of manifestation. And I feel like a lot of you guys are like thinking like, well, I really haven't been actively manifesting anything. Or then why don't I see my manifestations? But it's not that you're actively manifesting anything. It's that you are energetically upgrading. You are becoming a whole different person energetically. And because of that, you are subconsciously manifesting things on a different level right now. So if you notice a lot of things falling away, a lot of new people coming in, new situations coming in, and a lot of old things, old people, old situations, old mindsets releasing, leaving, departing, that is all for a reason. So I'm not going to say don't be sad. I'm not going to say don't grieve. Do it. You need to feel it. You need to go through it. You need to feel it, to heal it, right? But know that it is for the best. Okay. I do feel the need to pull a couple more cards. Let's see. You know what? I'll do that next. I'll do a reading, a whole different reading with those cards. So what are these cards right here? Okay, we'll use these. And then we'll get some vision board cards and then just some messages from your spirit guides. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's like you guys are finally like, I know what I want. The Fool, look, I know what I want. And it's like, I'm finally making the moves to get it, right? Five of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords. This is where you are right now, this Five of Pentacles, Nine of Swords energy. Because it's coming out in the middle, it's like right now, you might be, I heard regretting decisions, but it doesn't really feel like regret to me. It feels like, what if? It feels like, what if these decisions that I made aren't the right decisions? What if these hopes and dreams that I have are just dreams and hopes, or just that, dreams and hopes, right? It's like, you guys are really thinking, you guys are looking back on what you may have lost or what you feel like you've lost. But in the past, it was like, now you're looking back and you're thinking, oh, well, did I make the right decision? Did I make the right decision? But it's like, in the past, it was like, it wasn't even a decision. This is just something that came to you intuitively. And you were like, yeah, I have to do that. Even though it's different, even though it's foreign, even though it's new, I have to do it. And it's going to set me on, you know, into motion, into alignment, right? And I feel like that was definitely your intuition talking to you, telling you, yes, make this move, make this move, make this move. But it's like right now, you guys might be stuck in fear. And not necessarily stuck in fear, but it's like there might be a lot of intrusive thoughts. There might be a lot of random, like, oh, well, why did we do this? Or, oh, this would be so much easier if we would have stuck with blank. You know, if we wouldn't have made this decision, we would have had a lot more help. If we wouldn't have made this decision, we would be, you know, a lot more comfortable or something like that. But yeah, comfort doesn't always equal the best thing for you. Sometimes the best thing for you is to step out of that comfort zone, right? Death, again. I'm hearing the void. That's what I heard, the void. Look, the world. So it's like, yeah, you might be struggling right now I heard struggling to make ends meet even. So you guys might be struggling with believing that you've made the right decision right now, but it's like soon you will see after this transformation phase in like January, February, I feel like you guys will start to really understand why you had to do what you did and why that was the best decision for you to make at that moment. The back of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, right now you're really confused, but you're not going to be, yeah, really fucking confused. Talk about confused, because you know it's going to be a real difficult journey. But look, the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Cups. If that ain't some shit, man. You guys are going to be offered something by spirit, and it is going to be something that really fills your cup. You know, you're not going to have to worry. You're not going to have to be afraid, because this isn't going to be like opportunities that were presented in the past where they came and they went just as fast. This isn't going to be like that. You are releasing that mental load. You are releasing different ways of doing things, different unhealthy coping mechanisms. And because you are transforming and making, you're not only transforming energetically, you're not only energetically upgrading, you are consciously choosing to do differently. And because you're consciously choosing to do differently, you're gonna be, wow, rewarded with something that is of your level. Look, because we have the Queen of Cups and we have the King of Cups right here, right? So for some of you, you are being rewarded with some sort of divine connection, a soulmate, a twin flame, a union with somebody who is on your level. Others of you, you are going to be rewarded with some sort of balance in your career, or balance most of all in your emotional life. This is something that is really going to work out for you. This is something that you might be fearing, oh, it's not what it looks like, or you know, you might be fearing that you're trying to paint the roses red, but I don't feel like that's what's happening. I feel like your intuition is telling you, oh, all these good things are coming, but it's that ego part of yourself, it's that fear, it's that worry that's telling you, no, it's not, or it couldn't be, or we're just daydreaming, we're just living in a fantasy land. That type of energy right there. But it's like, no, it's not. You're not living in a fantasy land. You're not daydreaming. These beautiful things are happening for you. And it's because you're letting go of everything that once served you, because you realized that now it does not. Look, we have, so I asked what's coming for you in my head. We have hot sex. So for some of you guys, you are manifesting a sexual relationship with somebody, but this isn't just a sexual relationship. This is a sexual romantic relationship, or a soul connection right here. Education, higher learning, manifesting different people in your life that are going to teach you different things. You're manifesting different energy exchanges right now. Look, love and passion. What the fuck was I talking about? For a lot of you guys, you are manifesting that soul partner. Swans always remind me of twin flames or divine counterparts. We had 2211 on the clock. Then we have cutting off toxic people. Yup, and it's all because you're cutting off toxic people, toxic tendencies, toxic mindsets, toxic things. And it's leading you to your happiness. On the back of the deck, we have debt-free. It's not in reverse. I'm just holding the deck in reverse. So we have debt-free. Debt-free, perfect body, and then we have inspiration, where you might have been blocked. Your blockages are all going to start to lift very, very soon, and you're going to literally feel the difference in your energy. I heard say thank you. So have gratitude for what's going on in your life. Have gratitude for your spirit team, and most of all, have gratitude for yourself, because you are what's making this happen. It's, you know, like we are on a free will planet, and because we are on a free will planet, our guides, the universe, can help us in so many ways, but if we don't choose to make the change, it's not going to happen. So really, you need to thank yourself, but also thank the things that have helped you get there, the energies that have helped you get there. We have, look, what was I talking about with that 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, or I'm sorry, 9 of Swords. I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I choose again. I choose love. Beautiful. I honor how I want to feel. And this is something interesting right here. So it's like now you guys are going based off of how something makes you feel and how you want to feel. See, when I was sort of making the decision to leave my relationship, And here goes me spilling personal shit again, which I never do. Maybe it's really important. Look, and then as I look at the bottom of the deck, is there's nothing sexier than my authentic truth. So for some of y'all were really meant to hear this. And maybe it really resonates with you guys, because maybe you're going through the same or similar. But when I was making the decision to leave my relationship, I started thinking about, well, why am I staying in this relationship? And it's not that I don't love the person. I have a lot of love for the person that I was with. But it's that really I recognized that I was staying in the predicament that I was in because I thought I should feel grateful. I should feel this way. I should feel like that. But really then I started thinking, like, how do I feel in this relationship? Not how should I feel. How do I really feel in this relationship? And does that align with how I want to feel? And that was my big epiphany. That was my cord cutting right there. That was my release. That was my, like I said, that was my epiphany that, you know, I have to make this decision. My third eye is tingling right now. So for a lot of you guys, you're having a lot of epiphanies within this reading or outside of this reading. And, but yeah, that was my epiphany that I needed to go, because how I was feeling wasn't aligning with how I want to feel or how I wish to feel within a relationship, within a connection, within a partnership. And that was my big epiphany. So it's like, if you are stuck between making a decision that you really, really want to make, and stuck between sticking with something that you really feel like you should stick to, fuck what you should do. Do what feels right. Not morally right. Not an obligation. Do what feels energetically right. What makes you light up inside? Like that card said. What lights you up? Right? Then we have the presence of love always casts out fear. Look, I honor how I want to feel. I recognize that I've chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. The presence of love always casts out fear. And then on the back of the deck we have, my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. And this card really wants to come through. I am the loving energy of the universe. So choose love. And it's because you guys are choosing self-love that all of this is happening for you guys. But that's what I have for you. I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you something that you need. And yeah, thank you for being here with me. Thank you for listening. And I'll talk to you guys later. Like, comment, and subscribe. Toodles.